What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We're back at Insurance Auto Auctions. Thank you. Yeah, for another walk around. Let's jump into this video today and see what we find. So I left off in my last Insurance Auto Auctions walk around with the Buick, and I'm just going to kind of walk my way down because we're getting into an area where they have a lot of donations, a lot of charity vehicles, and I love charity vehicles. I really do. And pedal. A lot of people have this misconception about pedal, that it's like horrible cars, and they're not. Some are horrible and some are wonderful. You got to come out and look at this stuff for yourself, you know what I mean? It's not just pedal cars that are that way. It's every one of the cars out here is something that you really should come and look at for yourself, because these yards are full of great deals, great bargains, and they're full of bad deals, and yeah, you get the point. It helps if you really come out and look at these things for yourself. Now, I looked at this one before. I'm not really interested in this Ranger, but I'm gonna see if they got this one open yet, because I think this one is up for auction. For me, it's tomorrow. And if it is, I'm very, very interested in this GMC. I believe this is an S15, I think is what this is. This thing's got a Tinker Air Force Base sticker from way back in the day. Last time I was here, the door, yeah, they're locked. They're still locked. So there's no getting in. I don't even know if it's got keys. Wait. No, yeah. Well, that's a shame. Well, we'll see what this thing goes for. It could be fun. It's very unique. It's got a really, really weird color. It's got a glowing steering wheel, and it's interesting. I don't think this has the digital gauges. No, it does not. Anyway, we'll walk past that one since it's obviously locked and there's nothing we can do with it. But there is this little S10. This one's not up for sale yet either. I'm still waiting on it, because we know that it's got the 4.3. We know that it runs, and it's got the windshield wipers are stuck on. But for whatever reason, I'm highly interested in the little S10, so we're waiting on that one. The Tesla is still sitting here. I'm looking down these rows. The Z34. Okay, I'm gonna bring you back because I had so many of you continually getting a hold of me telling me to get this car. Listen, please, guys, this car is trashed. It is so trashed. They will not come off of $650. They won't do it. I have won this car over and over again for $250. Every time I get it for $250. And every time they deny my bid and they relist it, they want $650. And I am not giving $650 for that. I found one of these, a Z34, I think it's a 96 Z34 on ACV Auctions, running and driving in pretty damn good condition inside and out. You know how much they wanted for it? They wanted $2,500. Running and driving, like ready to go, running and driving. The only problem is it was a newer generation than this. So instead of that, I think it's a 3.4 double overhead cam V6 timing belt engine, it had a 3800 in it. It had a 3.8 liter V6, which honestly is the far superior engine. The 3.8 is a far better engine than that 3.4 twin cam V6. Those things were just notorious for problems. Next, I told you guys I was looking for an old truck, and this is exactly what I'm looking for. I mean, this is literally everything that I'm looking for in a truck. It's old, it's got high mileage, it's 217,000 miles, I think. You know, it's not the prettiest, but here's the great thing about it. For the most part, it's a very unassuming truck. You see this truck going down the road, nobody's going to give it a second thought. Here's another thing. I highly doubt anybody's going to want to break into it. Who's going to look at an old truck like this and be like, you know what, I'll bet there's good stuff in there? Nobody. Nobody's going to look at this old truck and think that there's something worth money in this truck. It's got a cassette player, you know, but it's got a nice big bed. It's two-wheel drive. It's got good tires. We started it up before. It runs perfect, and the interior is absolutely beautiful. Now it's got a nasty scratch going down the side, which really, I mean, you can really see that. Maybe that could be touched up. It's got a few minor dings here and there, and you'd need to, you know, do something to reattach this just to make it look a little better. Put new headlights in it and give it a good bath. But this thing right now is going for $1,075, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be a pure sale truck. I'm almost certain that this is going to be a pure sale truck. The interior is absolutely beautiful. It really is. It's a good looking truck. The AC does not work, but if I remember right, the windows do. Look, there's mud daubers in here. Like, this thing was parked for a really long time. Look how good that door closed. That never happens on these old GM trucks. 5.7 V8, good motor. I love it. It's a 95, if I remember correctly. And let's try out this third door. I didn't try that the last time. Yeah, it works. Check that out. Not a whole lot of room in the back. It's a little cramped, but I mean, it's a pickup truck and it'll get the job done. I've been eyeballing this for quite a while, and I'm happy to say that it is finally up for auction. We're not going to start it or anything because I already did that in another video. Hopefully you guys watched it, but yeah, I want the truck. I just don't know how much I'm willing to pay for it. You know what I mean? I don't know anything about it. I don't know if the transmission is any good. I know the AC doesn't work. It's going to need a little bit of attention. So right at $1,100 already before fees, we're getting pretty close to where I just don't want to. I don't want to spend anything more than that on it. But I don't know. Maybe we'll push it up to $1,500, $1,800 and see what happens. For me, the auction is tomorrow, so we'll see what happens with that truck. I've been eyeballing that thing for quite a while. Here's one. It's a Yoda Tacoma. No, we don't like the Tacomas. We had them, and we were very, very unhappy with ours. So we'll continue on and see if we can find any. Oh man. Do you guys remember this? Well, that just kind of made me sad. This is the van, or this is the same type of van, I should say, that I got for my uncle, the Oldsmobile Silhouette Premier. This is the one I found at Copart, and we cleaned it up and we hauled it all the way to Indiana for him, and that was his daily driver until he died. Yeah, then some kids broke into it, smashed it up, and it ended up getting hauled off to a scrapyard, if I remember right, at the end of everything. Really sad. Really, really sad. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Move on, right? Pick yourself up and keep going. There's a bright orange Jeep. Every time I put a Jeep in a video, the videos do really, really bad. So if you guys wonder where the Jeep content went, I quit putting Jeeps in the videos because every time I do, the views go way down. It's like people don't like Jeeps. I don't know. Maybe it's just my audience isn't all that interested in Jeeps. Oh, wait. No, it's smashed. Is it? Yeah. Oh, wow. Well, I was interested in this one for a minute too. Any of this old GM stuff, I love it. Old GM, Ford. I'm not just GM. I like that old Ford stuff too. And some of the old Dodge stuff. The K cars and stuff are kind of cool. Let's continue, and hopefully we can find something a little more interesting. Your Camaro is still here. I can't tell you how many of you have asked me to buy this Camaro, but it's got oil pouring out the bottom of it, guys. Like, this thing is, and it's a V6. I don't see it. I'm not seeing what you guys see. You guys seem to think this would be great content for the channel. I'm thinking this is going to be a major, major headache, a major pain in my backside, and all for a V6 Camaro. I don't know. Several of you asked me to show you this Camaro SS. So here it is. I'm going to walk around and show it to you real quick. See, I do listen and I do read the comments. Otherwise, I wouldn't know that you guys wanted me to show it. Here's the thing. I already knew that this thing was wrecked. and it's wrecked bad. It's real bad. That's why I didn't show it to you in the last video where I was showing the pink Camaro up there. It is a manual transmission though. I mean, it's a V8 manual transmission. It's a real SS. Great car. I believe these have the 6.2 under the hood. I watched a video the other day. I'm not going to say who it was, but it blew me away. I watched a video of a guy that bought one of these, and he put green coolant in it. And another thing, the car had like brown gooey stuff all over the top of the radiator. It looked like somebody had filled it with stop leak and it just bubbled out everywhere. And the guy was like, oh man, this thing's low on coolant. Yeah, I was looking at the radiator on the camera. I could see it and I was like, oh my God, somebody dumped stop leak in it. Then he poured green coolant into a Dex Cool engine. I was like, oh no, man. You can't, you can't put the green coolant into these cars. You know, the thing is, it's easily confused though, because the green coolant a lot of times says, hey, it's compatible with like everything, almost everything. You got to be real careful. Dex Cool is real finicky, real finicky. But anyway, you guys wanted to see the yellow Camaro, and there it is. Believe me, if it wasn't smashed as badly in the back, if it wasn't crunched that bad, I would be on top of this. I'd love a manual transmission Camaro like that, but it's probably like a 2010, 2011 Camaro SS. I'd jump on that all day long if I could find one for a good deal. End of the day, I don't need one. I got plenty of cars. They're a lot of fun, and I really do enjoy all of the vehicles I have. So I don't need a Camaro SS, but let's be real. How many of us would turn one down, especially a manual transmission, you know, if it was presented to us for a really good price? All right, we're going to continue on. That Mustang GT is still there. I have no interest in that. It's in really rough shape. There's a Trailblazer. No interest in that either. See, it's a, ooh. No, this is, I'm just looking, okay? I'm not in, I told you guys I like the Fords too. Well, here's an old Ford. Check this out. Sorry, it's a Dodge. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna blame it on the heat. That's what I'm gonna do. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and it's hot. I'm gonna blame it on the heat. I can't believe that I just called a Dakota a Ranger. I thought it was a Ranger. I swear to you I did. And I feel like a complete idiot. I could edit it out. Here's what I could do. I could walk back, edit all of that out, and walk up and be like, look at this Dodge Dakota. And nobody would know the difference. But I ain't gonna do that. I messed up. I was wrong. And I'm man enough to admit on camera that I thought a Dodge Dakota was a Ford Ranger. The difference is the Dodge Dakota comes with a V8. That Ranger didn't have a V8 in it, guys. That makes this kind of cool, in my opinion. It's really nasty. I have no doubt that it doesn't run, although it has a 6 of 2023 sticker on the tag. What's the mileage? Only 100,000 miles. Look at the play in the steering. 100,000 miles. It's got 108K on it. There's a mess back there to clean up. Look at all, this is your tell right here. This is how you know. Look at all of this nastiness. I probably shouldn't even, oh wow. Oh, and then it just pops open, right? Like a, yeah, you know, honestly, it smells like varnish, but it's one of those things where I've smelled worse. Don't even go there, okay? That's not what I'm talking about. I've smelled gas tanks that smelled worse. I have no doubt that the sending unit and everything is probably rotten, or at least was at one point. Hold on a minute. Does this say run and drive? Start, engine start, this runs? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Not gonna lie. I thought for sure that this was not gonna run, because the truth is that gas tank still smells pretty rotten. Let me see if I can get this open, guys. Come on. Oh, there we go. Oh, how cute. 5.2 liter, solid engine, solid engine. These things are absolutely great. However, even though the motors in these are really good, the transmissions are really bad. These were never known for having good transmissions, but, you know, who knows? We'll fire it up. Why not? Let's check the oil. Oh, that's really nasty. That's some pretty bad oil, guys. That's, come on. Oh, wow. It's stuck. My goodness. Come on. There we go. Good Lord, that was ridiculous. Trans fluid probably burnt to a crisp. I mean, if the oil's that bad. Ah, bright pink. That is, in my opinion, never a good sign. And I know, a lot of you disagree. You think that it's great when a vehicle has pink transmission fluid. Well, I'm just here to tell you from experience, that does not usually mean it was well cared for. That usually means it blew up, and that was somebody's last-ditch effort to fix it, and now it's here, so it probably didn't. Now, I really don't need another headache in my life, and something tells me that's exactly what this is. It's got very little in the way of redeeming qualities. It needs tires, it needs body work, it needs paint, the dash pad is cracking, the bed's full of junk. It has a good spare tire. It's four-wheel drive. The tailgate does not work, so crank windows, so I assume those probably work then, right? Yeah, that one works anyway. Oh man, you know, a Mako paint job would do wonders for this. I don't know what color you'd paint it. Paint it whatever color you want. Paint it silver, paint it black, paint it red. Who knows? The seats aren't too bad. They're actually pretty comfortable. Glove box, there's nothing in there. Ashtray, there's some stuff in there. Oh. Well, that's kind of interesting since I've got the booster pack hooked up and turned on. Yeah, it's on. Come on. What's the deal here? See, I can hear things happening. Let's try it again. There we go. Yeah, she's a little rough, guys. She's a little rough. A 93. It might actually be fuel injected, being that it's a 93. Probably is. Brake light is on. Not anymore. Brakes. It's got them. Gears. Hobby. It goes forward. It goes backwards. Yeah, she moves. I mean, I don't know if it has all of its gears, but it moves. Air conditioning? Yeah, right. That's gonna be a hell no. Oh, it's all coming out up here. Wait. No way. It's got cold air. I'm not even joking. Horn works. Radio? Radio doesn't work. Cup holders? The knob fell off the radio. Yeah, radio doesn't work. No big deal, but the AC is ice cold, blowing out of the top there, out of the defroster. Crank window works. Well, okay, all right. You're speaking my language here, I suppose. Yeah, look at the compressor going to town. The clutch is just spinning away. Alternator's charging. So we can turn this off. I almost can't believe this. This thing is running really well. For being as rough as it is, wow, it runs great. I would have never expected this. Come on. I don't know, guys. Come on. It does. It runs great. I'm not gonna lie, I'm shocked. It looks like somebody may have exceeded the towing limit with this. Why me? Why me? Probably just a vacuum hose that's off. Look, I see. Oh, is that smoke? Hold on. Hold on. I thought I saw a bunch of smoke. Oh, it's dripping trans fluid all over the exhaust. Uh-huh, I told you. I told you. I knew it. I called it. Trans fluid is too good because the front seal's out. The pump seal is out on the trans, which, you know, not the end of the world, but I wouldn't want to be driving that thing because it might catch on fire. I don't know, guys. Do me a favor. Here's the lot number, all right? You've got it. Drop a comment below and tell me if we should bring this thing to the channel. I don't think so, but if you guys do, I'll consider it. All right, let's continue on our way and see what else we can get ourselves into out here. That truck is kind of cool. I kind of like it, but I really don't want to deal with pulling. It's four-wheel drive too, guys. You know, you got to pull the transfer case, pull the transmission. I can do it, but I don't want to do it, okay? So we'll just continue on. Oh, wow. This truck right here, I almost looked at it. I was like, hey, that's not, well, I don't know. I think this is a little more than me or Monkey Wrench Mike is wanting to take on there, guys. Just a tad. All right, continuing on our way. Not much in the way of trucks. Lots of Tahoes, lots of Suburbans, definitely Toyotas, and those things are great. The problem with those is they're just expensive. That's really what it comes down to. Toyotas are just expensive. There's a Ram, a little bit older, single cab. It's actually not too bad looking. It says that it was recovered, so it's probably a theft. It's got wheels, bald tires, tow hitch, a hook. It's something. I'm gonna pass on that one. Let's just see what else we can find. We're gonna be getting to the end of this row here pretty soon. And then well, we've only got one more row left that we can go down, so we better find something soon. Not much in the way of those old, you know, 80s and 90s. And really, what I personally want is kind of like that truck that I just showed you guys, the maroon 1500 with the maroon interior with no airbag on the passenger side. You know, the 1995. Like, I love those. I really do. But you don't find those all that often out here. I said I was looking for a boat. Well, they got some boats, but I prefer a boat with a trailer. I also prefer a boat that's not laying on its side. That would make me feel just a tad bit better about it. We got lots of trailers. Yeah, we're coming up. This last row, guys, that's all we got, so we better make it count. Again, Suburban. See what I mean? Suburban and Toyota. Suburban. It's more the same. There's a Mercedes over there. It's smashed pretty good, so we're not gonna bother looking at it. It is pretty though. No, we're looking for cheap vehicles. And I know if Monkey Wrench Mike sees this LS430, he's gonna go nuts for this thing. Absolutely beautiful. And if I remember right, it's got a tiny ding on the front end, right on the driver's side, or yeah, that's it. That's it. I guarantee you could straighten that fender out and throw a bumper on it. That car probably lasts another 10 years and another 150,000 miles. Lots of Impalas, another Tahoe. We got exploders, and that's hail damage. I'd love to find an Impala SS sitting out here. Hold on. What is this? May have just found us something, guys. You got to really look out here because some of this stuff is, oh, yeah, some of this stuff is hiding on you, but this generation truck is good too. Unfortunately, yeah, that happened. So definitely not something we're looking for. So we'll continue on. I love this red Camaro. God, Camaros are sexy. I kind of miss the black one that we had, but I think honestly Jessica loves, she really does, she loves that that Mustang, her 2022 Mustang GT. She loves that thing. This is a Ford Explorer Sport Track Adrenaline. Ooh, Truck Tricks of Oklahoma. I wonder what the adrenaline means. What's she got under the hood? Supercharged, or I can't see. It looks like a 4.6. Yeah, it looks like a 4.6 V8. I don't know anything about those, so somebody will have to comment below and tell me what's actually in that thing. We're gonna start moving a little quicker, guys. We gotta wrap this up. And I think that row over there is kind of off limits. I could be wrong, I don't remember. But I know that we're getting toward the end of where we're allowed to be. And I think it's on this side. Hold on, what about this one? What about this one? See, I would take one of these two, no problem with one of these. This is kind of the best of everything, you know? Right before all the displacement on demand stuff. This is about as new as you can get without having all of that stuff. This, it's a good looking work truck. It's a single cab, that's a problem for me. I don't know if that's a deal breaker for Monkey Wrench Mike, but it is kind of a deal breaker for me because I got Jessica, I got Nick, we got the dog, and you know, there's times even when we're hauling something that we all go together. So tires, not the greatest. It's got the rubber floor, which is, I mean, in a way that's great. It's a work truck package. The only question is, what's under the hood? Is it the 4.3 or is it the 5.3? Or I think they also had a 4.8, didn't they? 231,000 miles, and it says it does not run. Oh no, it's the V6. Yeah, it's the V6. That's a no-go, and it says it doesn't run. So I guess all of those things taken into consideration, I'm out. No interest in a V6 that doesn't run. Now, if it was a V8 that didn't run, you know, maybe. Oh, hell, look what's sitting. Nope, rear-ended. Never mind. Golly. We're just, we're not having the luck today, guys. Here's another J-Mark police car. Since there's two of them, I don't really know which one the gentleman asked me to look at, but he really seemed very interested. So here's another one. I think J-Mark is probably some kind of security company or something. I'm not really sure, but this is supposed to be a run and drive. And there's the lot number right there in case you're interested. 370-71456. So if you're watching, you could put it on your watch list because they have this one, and then they had that the P71 Interceptor. Both heavily hail damaged, but both look to be in relatively good condition other than the hail. This one's got great tires. I'm not going to take time to start it up and all that stuff because this isn't. Oh, it's got the cage too. Oh, you get in trouble here, they're going to throw you in that back. Yeah, I kind of like this, if I'm being completely honest. Now they ripped everything out. Yeah, everything. Cut all the wires. That's always nice. Has it got remote start? Nope. No remote start either. What do you guys think? Hemi under the hood? Surely. I'm sure it's a Hemi. It's not going to be a V6. Hell, I'd almost consider getting it. But it's got the 5.7. Oh. Nope. Scratch that. I'll pass on that one. But anyway, there it is. You asked to see it. It's there if you want it. Continuing on. I don't know what else we got to look at here. There's a bunch of pretty severely wrecked vehicles. I'm seeing very little in the way of trucks. There's not much in the donation side this week either. Sometimes their donations are just packed full, but Not this week. There's a green Grand Caravan. I don't think I'm interested in that. A Sierra. That's nice. That's not too bad. But I already could tell that's going to be more money than what either one of us are wanting to spend. I don't even see. Where's the damage? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. There's the damage. That is still sitting here. The RT Charger. I swear, the longer I walk out here, the heavier this bag gets. Feels like this silly bag weighs about 300 pounds on my shoulder right now. But I've been out here for almost 4 hours today. Now this right here, this I like. Little truck, it's not very big. It's a run and drive. Oh, dang it, man. You got me all excited for nothing. You know, and this isn't just a door. There's going to be significant A-pillar damage, rocker damage. This is in rough shape. Not to mention all up here. You can see how it flexed and completely bent the windshield until it broke. Damn, man. This was a solid looking truck. You do not see these trucks anymore. You just don't, especially in this good a condition, man. This thing was slick. Look at this dashboard. It's still intact. It doesn't even have a crack on it. Nothing. Wow. I just want to know if it starts. I'm not interested in it, unfortunately. But I'm just, yeah, it's dead. It's dead. And let me guess, it's got the good engine, right? It's got a 5.2 under the hood. Watch. Oh, whoever owned this had to be devastated over this, because someone took really, really good care of this. It tells you somebody really loved it. And then bang, one day, yep, I told you. There's your Magnum V8 5.2. 4.7, I'm sorry. Ooh. Well, that's, I should have known. It's got overhead cams, dummy. I should have been able to have seen that. I didn't see it. If I had seen the overhead cams, I would have known immediately. But still, even with the 4.7, which is an engine that I just despise, they had lots of problems with oil sludge buildup. I still love this truck, man. I really do. Okay, well, I'm gonna walk around and see if I can find anything else. If not, we're gonna get out of here. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get out of here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. Also, consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.